bags ass, I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jumping up a pump, pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Sean, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it, ain't not fun.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Hill brought in motion. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Hill brought in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The throw on the run is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now a handoff. Etienne. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Mounties. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, faking the give. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Mounties. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Tyreek now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Commanders. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's
Etienne. The speed on display. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Mounties. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check smash.
Hill brought in motion.
Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Track at 60.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And it's going to be a Commanders, and he's going to have the Jets. Here's Barkley, and he'll go down, back at the 4.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They put Campbell in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Commanders come up with it. And And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle,
and he will score.
This one.
All Barkley. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf hauls in that one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
19, Tiger, 19.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2nd down and 3. They'll run it here with Saquon. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And out of the gun, he'll throw. A ball deep for the end zone.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on second down. A pass caught by Saquon. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you...
And he's in! Keenan Allen! Touchdown, Washington. A try here for the extra point. His kick is good. The Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking this one downfield for Hockenson.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's ETN. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion over Metcalf. On 2nd and 10, though, trying to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Memphis.
On the ground, here's ETN. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Mounties. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
Oh my God!
Just shy of the 30.
I think
Beautiful
yourself trailing in the second half, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Mounties. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Tyreek now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And that is incomplete. He's trying to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! 19 tight. 19 tight. Set, hurt.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
70 range. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go.
Back to the air one more time. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, check that.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 16 on that connection. That's enough for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead.
J.K. Dobbins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Mounties. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Mounties will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taking off. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On the set. 19 tight. 19. Here we go. Set. Check.
Hill brought in motion.
79 Bronco. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick six. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go. Street. Go.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
They'll look to throw again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go.
Hill brought in motion.
19 Lion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go now. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Set go.
They'll look to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Washington. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. That one is caught by Campbell. And he will get into the end zone. Harris Campbell. Touchdown, Mounties. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Bronco.
Hill brought in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Hill brought in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Now a handoff, ETN, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
Wow! Oh, I thought he caught that. I thought he caught it.
That will do it. This one comes to an end.
Do that on the cake.
So it's a win for our visitors. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.